Now, we would like to introduce Don Raimondo, former president and CEO of HDA Truck Pride, to introduce his friend and the newest member of the Heavy Duty Aftermarket Hall of Fame.
Good morning. It's an honor to be with you virtually at this great event as we recognize the best in the commercial vehicle industry. I'm Don Raimondo, CEO Emeritus and Staff Advisor to HDA Truck Pride. I have the distinct honor and privilege of welcoming the next inductee as a fellow member to the Heavy Duty Hall of Fame. He happens to be a friend, a mentor, and a comrade of mine for many years. The Heavy Duty Hall of Fame Award is a special acknowledgement that recognizes an exceptionally strong leader for their many years in the heavy duty business and their significant contributions to their customers, their company, the team, and this great and unique industry we all participate in. For the last 15 years, a rotating committee of 7 suppliers and distributor executives have met anonymously to nominate and ultimately select each new member to this group of outstanding industry leaders. For the 15th time at HDAW, the committee has selected one of the best in our industry to be honored. The person selected this year is certainly an outstanding leader who has earned this recognition and is one that has truly made a difference in our industry. This award is to recognize and honor the exceptional passion that our industry greats have demonstrated, and we hope will continue to demonstrate for many years to come. This award is not, by any means, the industry's blessing for you to tame your passion or reduce your contributions to the industry. You're a shining example of what our industry needs to forge on. The recipient of this year's Heavy Duty Industry Hall of Fame Award is a friend and an industry great, Marc Karon. Marc was born and raised in New Jersey and moved to Cleveland, Ohio, where he earned a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering from Case Institute of Technology. But Marc's dream was to become an astronaut. One simple slip-up, walking into the wrong interview room, helped him quickly find his true calling in the commercial vehicle industry. Marc began that move in his heavy-duty career in 1970, working for Bendix in Elyria, Ohio. He progressed through the engineering ranks, where he was awarded 2 patents, one that led to a series of products that sold for over 30 years in this industry. Marc continued his pursuit of advanced education, receiving a professional certification in environmental management from Cleveland State and an MBA from the University of Akron. He also continued his advancements through the Bendix ranks. In 1979, tired of the winters in Ohio, Marc moved to Florida. His decision was to play on the other side of the fence, as we say, and open a heavy-duty distribution business in West Palm Beach that proved to be ultra successful. The business grew and the numbers of locations grew. Marc contributes their growth and their success to the focus on great customer service, superior availability, strong product lines, and of course, hiring the right and best people. Currently, Marc serves as the president and CEO of Total Truck Parts with over 100 employees across 6 locations. Marc has never been one to take all the credit for their success. He truly embraces his team, especially his partners, Tom Gibson, Tom Fitzpatrick, and the retired now Jack Wilkowski, who have all been instrumental in the company's success. But Marc's passion and dedication to this industry goes far beyond the reaches of Bendix and Total Truck Parts. In 2007, Total Truck Parts received the coveted Distributor of the Year award from Truck Parts and Service magazine. In 2009, Marc served as the co-chair of this very show, HDAW. From 13 to 15, he served as the president of CVSN, as well as spending countless years on their board of directors. Since his days as a heavy-duty distributor, Marc has enlightened suppliers with his insights and strategic directives as participant in numerous distributor advisory councils. I myself can personally attest to this, as I had the privilege of Marc serving on the Federal Mogul DAC and working with him this last 12 years at HDA Truck Pride. Marc has also embraced the next generation of leaders with the support of the HDAW and the Northwood Internship Program, to the point where he's offered employment opportunities to interns and full-time employees that have joined the ranks of Total Truck Parts. And for the past 10 years, there's been one thing synonymous in this industry with the name Marc Karon, and that's right to repair. As a fierce industry advocate, Marc joined other aftermarket industry leaders by leading the effort to resolve right to repair access in the independent service market. These efforts drove the negotiated memorandum of understanding between vehicle manufacturers and the independent channel for the US and Canada. It also drove the 2020 referendum granting access to telematics data for all vehicle owners in shops in Massachusetts, with anticipation of adoption across the US and Canada. Those are all well-known facts about Marc Karon. Now for a few things you may not know. He loves golf, although he'll tell you he doesn't play enough. He works out at the gym daily. He enjoys cooking and grilling and makes a mean shrimp etouffee, I'm told. Marc and his wife Linda used to enjoy traveling the country in their RV, but now they've moved on to global sightseeing on river cruises. Their daughter Jeanette and son-in-law Scott are loved unconditionally, despite the fact that they live in Chicago, where Marc's snow shoveling days are over. He may not want everyone to know this, but Marc Karon has a heart of gold. Being located in South Florida makes your business highly susceptible to natural disasters. Marc's business has, and unfortunately, been exposed to numerous disasters. But as always, his first priority in every case is to make sure that his employees and their families are safe. And it goes far beyond the walls of simply Total Truck Parts. When other independent distributors have faced these devastating disasters, Marc is the first one to offer his assistance. It's just not a monetary thing. This is a personal and emotional assistance, value that cannot be put on a phone call of wisdom and advice to help others get through their darkest times. We have much to continue learning from Marc. He exemplifies the role of a great leader. Marc, we look forward to witnessing many more years of your passion, dedication, advice, both solicited and unsolicited, and the way you continuously give back to this industry that we all love so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Marc Karon, the 2020 Heavy Duty Hall of Fame recipient. Congratulations, Marc. Well deserved.
This is truly an unexpected and great honor. I want to thank the HDAW committee and HDAW owners for inducting me into the Hall of Fame. I also want to thank my family. I want to thank my partners, former and current. And most of all, I want to thank my fellow employees who made this all possible. Over 51 years of being in this great industry, I have followed 4 principles. First, treat everyone with respect. Second, a strong effort yields a positive result. This principle drove me to be open to new ideas, take risks, and always try to improve. The third principle is to be humble and listen. I'm certainly not the smartest person in this industry, but I am good at learning from those who are. Much of what I have learned comes from people like John Miner, Don Raimondo, Harvey Peterson, Dave Shear, Bill Ryan, and many, many others. The final principle is that if you give of yourself, the return will immensely outweigh the effort. Along with this award, there are many individual accomplishments that make me very proud. I learned to do magic so I could do shows for kids. Nothing makes me happier than bring a smile to a child. Total Truck Parts helps and contributes to distributors and families affected by natural disasters. I worked hard to make sure this industry was protected from anti-competitive practices. I went to Congress, state houses, and pitched our case. In working with AutoCare and our lobbyists, we rejoiced when we were successful with legislation. I'm also proud of my effort on behalf of CVSN to make it the premier industry association for independent heavy truck distributors. Our industry owes much of our success to CVSN. There are no words that can describe the thrills I have had as a result of these achievements. However, there is one reason why I do not believe I deserve this award. It is usually given to someone who is at the end of their career. That is not me. I have way too much more to do. I'm working with CVSN to develop legislative solutions to protect distributors from dealers who use warranties to block access to customers. I would also like to see an industry foundation set up to help those affected by natural disasters. We need to develop training programs for techs working at independent repair shops. Training makes us better and is also a benefit that attracts new techs. So you can see there is still much to do. And I hope those who listen to this will want to join in the effort. And maybe you will one day stand on the stage, or in my case, sit behind a desk and receive this amazing award. Thanks to all again. And I hope 2021 will be a great year for us. It has to be better than 2020.
Congratulations, this year's Hall of Fame inductee, Marc, Karon.